Good Monday morning, everybody. 2 people in here. That's all right. There'll be more. How you doing this morning, Bass Man?
Really good.
Really good? Huh. Your perforbius muscle or whatever the hell it's
I
called.
don't know what it was called, yeah.
What was it called? Perservius? No.
I don't know.
Anyway, his butt muscles hurt.
My butt muscle hurts.
And it's not the glute. It's perservius. Perservius. Does that sound right?
Something like that.
Something like that. Giving him problems from an old injury. And we figured out that the exercises that you got to do would kill you.
Would kill me.
if you were trying to, I just snorted. If you're trying to fix the problem, the exercises are going to do more damage to us than what the problem is. But if you're doing good, I guess.
First thing is you got to lay in the floor, and that cut it out.
Yeah. You got to sit with your leg crossed and push down on it. That's going to destroy. It's going to destroy my hip. You got to get on your hands and knees on the floor and lift your leg up like a, what do you call it? The pointer dog? Fire hydrant. Yeah.
Fire hydrant. The other was a bird dog.
Yeah, bird dog. That's what it was. Like a bird dog all sprawled out with one leg. No, that ain't happening. Destroy my knees.
I did that exercise.
Yep. But you youngins can do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm also flexible as heck. So.
Yeah, us old folks can't do that sort of stuff.
Mom would break her knees trying to do it.
Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks.
I could have done that. But...
Yeah. Let's say hello to the fine folks and find out how their weekends went. Right off the bat, Mr. Scott S., member of the channel, thanks to Red Silver. Mr. Scott S. saying, morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Hey, look at there. Bass Man. Good morning, sir. Pollock 14. Good morning, everyone. Bass Man and Tiny. Yes, in case you didn't know, we're missing the third gentleman that's usually here. He has meetings all day today. So maybe he'll sneak in during the meeting or something and say hello.
Unless this one meeting lets out, he's in it right now.
Yep.
He had one that was dead on the show, so he couldn't make it.
Priorities. I know somebody's going to say something about priorities. And we may not have a sea griller stacker. Sent us an email this morning saying he's out of town. May not be able to be at the shows and or the auction. He wanted me to say hello to everyone except for that one guy. That's me.
And not to put any S items in the auction.
Yeah, save the S coins for next week, he says. We've got saying hello, folks. We've got Bandit Jones. Good morning, Mr. Bandit Jones. Hey, I was just asking that same question, Lucky Duck. Good to see you, buddy. How was everyone's weekend? It sure went by too quickly. You know what? It sure did. It seemed like yesterday was Friday. Me and Bassman were talking, and the whole time we were talking, I kept thinking, what is today? Is it Saturday? Is it? Yeah, it's Saturday. And it was like when we got off last night, I was watching a video that comes on you know how even on YouTube how they'll schedule videos to come out a certain day of the week, and I was watching the Sunday videos that I watch, and I was like, why is this out on Saturday? And then I was like, no, it's got to be Sunday because it was more than one person. I was like, it's got to be Sunday. We tried to get together on Saturday and talk there, but we never got up on Saturday, did we? I don't think we did. Bassman's trying to ignore me is what it is.
I thought we talked early, but
he'll be gone by 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July. Weekends are mine.
Sorry, had to throw something at my wife. I mean, to my wife.
Rude.
Let's go ahead and see. Morning, Scott S. and Bandit, says Mr. Pollock. Pollock. I was thinking about you this morning, and I was thinking about another one of our good friends. Pollock, do you remember Paul Bertram? I know Bassman remembers Paul.
Yeah.
Pollock, if you remember Paul Bertram, and Miss Amy, if you remember Paul Bertram and don't know, Paul Bertram, around this time last year, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big part of this coin community, man. I was watching.
He was gone several times, and
Yeah.
just kept coming back.
Yep, he passed away like 3 times, had a severe stroke, and then miraculously come out of the severe stroke and was able to get back up and doing on his own and stuff. Got married, traveling, was in Alaska for a while, traveled all up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
And when
what's the island he went to?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay.
He was down in Puerto Rico saving stray dogs. He was rehoming stray dogs and stuff. He would go and find stray dogs and rehome them and take them to like the ASPCA shelters and stuff like that. Not just regular, destruction shelters, I call them, but would take them to no-kill shelters and stuff like that. He was doing some big things with his new wife. And then one day out of the blue, she emailed me and said that he had passed. His real name was Mark. And said that Mark had passed. And blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. Actually, when he lived in North Carolina, and he spent a lot of time in Maine, believe it or not, looking for Bigfoot. And that's how me and him really bonded. We knew each other from another YouTube channel that he was on all the time. And then when he found out that like Bigfoot, we were emailing all the time, like 2 or 3 times a week. And then he had the stroke. His new wife, well, I don't know why I keep calling her his new wife. His wife. Well, they were only married like what, 3 months before it happened. Believe it or not, she was his caregiver, and they fell in love. And the first time
he married before he went to Alaska or later?
Went right before he went to Alaska.
I was going to say he went to Alaska to visit relatives or something.
His kids. And actually, his granddaughter's name is Zoey. Anyway, when he come back from Alaska, he was supposed to go to North Carolina and then back up to Maine. And where him and his wife were traveling in their RV, he was actually supposed to stop by and pick me up, and we were going to go back to Maine and hunt for Bigfoot together. And that would have been amazing, but never got to it. But I was thinking about him this morning, and then Pollock popped in my head that maybe Pollock didn't know. So, because Pollock had been away for a while. Okay, enough sadness. Sorry. Miss Amy Harrell, member of the channel and moderator. Good morning, Bassman. Nighttime. She says good morning, Bassman. She says hi to me. Like,
Well, I say hello to everybody.
I know.
I don't say good morning or good evening. Just hello.
Hello. How you doing? We've got KG Coins. Hope you and Miss Smiles are doing amazing this morning. Good to see you. Hope to see you again this year because Bassman, myself, and Mr. Kevin will all be at Cincinnati show again this year, July 27th and 28th, or 28th, 29th, something like that. 27th and 28th. We will be back in Cincinnati this year, probably doing a Talkin with Tiny from the show again. Compton's going to be there. So I hope to see you and Miss Smiles there again, Mr. KG.
G Usury, if you'll go in when you're printing and select print it to a PDF file. Then you can send the file and they can open it up and view it.
Ooh.
So you don't have to print pictures. You can take them out and you can take the PDF file to the library and print it. Anything like that.
Bandit Jones went to an auction Friday and found two 1881 CCs with the same PCGS grade number. Warning, warning. Oh, yes. Morgan's, if it was a Morgan, Morgan's are highly counterfeited. Yes, of course he remembers. Yep. Yes, he was a kind person. Yes, he was. Both were fakes, sticker on outside and no PCGS stamp on holder. I would have called the authorities. I know that's kind of harsh, but I would have. I'd at least told the person that was running the show. I wouldn't have said nothing to the person. I'd have just went to another booth far away from the original booth or the booth that I was looking at the fakes on. I'd have went to a booth across the room and I would have said, who's running this show? And unless it was the runner of the show that was doing the counterfeiting.
Right.
I would have got a hold of the show, the person running the show, and took them to the booth and showed them and said, look, counterfeits. And they probably would have.
Sure, he pulled them when you told him.
Yeah,
you didn't want that out there for somebody to catch it.
Good morning, Raid Master, member of the channel. Good morning, Yard. Work all weekend, having meetings all day with Mr. Arthur. It is. Yep, Scott asks.
Arthritis.
Oh, got it. Arthritis. See, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. See, I'm a dingbat. Member of the channel, thanks to Red Silver, coin stuff I like. Good morning, sir. Good channel to be there, folks, right there. You need to go check him out. Very informative videos saying good morning, friends. I like it. The final thing was comparing the picture on Variety to see scratches match. Nope. Yep, printer not working, so can't send sold package from eBay via snail mail. Yep, like Bassman said, print it to a PDF. When your printer thing comes up, it'll say the name of the printer, usually right up here on top of your print screen. It'll say it right up here. All you gotta do is click that down arrow, and it'll say print to PDF or print to desktop via Microsoft something, and just click that and then hit print. And it won't try to go to your printer. It'll just go to your desktop. Yep, it'll save it to a file. And then you can put that on a jump drive or send it to yourself in an email. Go to the library or anywhere you can print from, pull up your email and hit print, and then it'll print from there. And usually at the like the library here, it's only 20 cents to print something out. But I always give them like $1 and say, save this rest of this for somebody else that may come in and need to print something that doesn't have the money. Always try to pay it forward. Always try to pay it forward. Oh, by the way, Guy Usury is a member of the channel. Taking advantage of those red silver memberships that were gifted. Yep, Scott S. has got it. Send a file to your email, then print it out at the library. Yes, sir. Yes, coin stuff I like. That was a very good catch. And if somebody has them sitting side by side, you're like, what?
Yeah. Really?
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You click that sticker and it's nothing, and there's no PCGS thing. You're like, what? Not very good. Nothing expensive, just small stuff under $20. Brother Compton, member of the channel, yo, good friend of ours. Of course, you know everybody. Yes, thumb drive. Absolutely, thumb drive will work too. Compton's a good friend to everybody in the coin community. Great guy right there. And I tell you what, as Zoey says, somebody ever tells me they're not, we're about to fight.
Amy says she has 2 types of arthritis.
Ooh.
I can tell you one thing. One type's enough for anybody.
Yeah.
That is the pits.
They pulled them when I told him. Yep, I still would have said,
that's
hey.
Why I say, sure he did.
Sure he did, until you walked away, and then he put them right back out there, except now, instead of being like this, they were like this.
Or he'd probably put one out and waited till that one sold and then stuck the other one up.
See, Bassman's got a criminal's mind over there.
That's it.
That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably have a whole box full of them back there
that he bought from overseas for $5 a piece, and he's trying to sell them for $300.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you folks didn't see, speaking of counterfeits and stuff, Mr. Daniel from Coin Help You put out a video this morning about counterfeit coins coming into the United States Mint on the coin exchange program. Not a lot of people know, but let's say you find this Roosevelt dime, and this dime is bent, cut, hole drilled in it, whatever's wrong with it. You can send it into the mint, and they will give you 10 cents into your bank account. They'll give you face value for the coin, as long as they can discern what coin it is. Now, overseas, they get these junk cars, because we're sending junk cars overseas to make new metal with. Don't know why they're not just making the new metal here, but they're sending it overseas, and they're getting these junk cars, and they're finding damaged coins and stuff in them, or dirty coins, or coins they don't know what are, because, you know, after all, it's overseas, and not a lot of places deal with American coinage. So they're sending them into the U.S. Mint to get money, face value for the coins. Well, they're going to stop doing that because of all the counterfeit coins that are coming in the United States Mint. And that is not very good. I've never done it, but I know people who have done it. There was like junkyard coins, like people that go through cars and junkyards and stuff like that to strip the interiors out of them and stuff like that. They'll find coins that are old or degraded, or, you know, just not worth trying to circulate anymore. They'll send them. Or people that have, you know, experimented with coins, like see how far they can bend them before they snap, and they don't snap, they just fold. Well, they'll send them into the United States Mint and get money for them. So yeah, they're gonna quit doing that, thanks to everybody that has criminal mindset. Coin stuff I like. I can tell you for a fact that Compton did get the CC, because I got pictures of it. And that CC is in a lot better condition than what it looked on Mr. Kevin's camera. Because on Compton's camera, it's in really good condition. Mm-hmm. Took me 3 times to purchase a cost-effective printer. I only need a printer for one thing, and that's printing out Bassman's image that he sends me every Tuesday for the auction. You know, the spreadsheet. He sends me a picture of the spreadsheet so I can print it off. And as of right now, I'm doing it at the library. Thanks for the information, Keyusery. Oh, I'm so sorry, Coin Stuff I Like. He paid for the Talking with Tiny membership himself. Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to degrade your membership. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Zoe appreciates it. Lala appreciates it.
Amy, zinc is good for just about everything except memorial scents.
Keyusery bought a Sigma Pro this weekend. Test that silver and gold. Bassman put up Coin Stuff I Likes channel link. Sent to snail mail, and so far so good. I just like doing it that way, but if it does not arrive, I will refund. That's a good seller right there. Epson is the only printer that Raidmaster will use. Much cheaper to purchase ink than cartridges. I have a Canon something. It's an all-in-one. But I found a place on eBay that refills the cartridges and sells them for like $2 a cartridge. And you buy like 6 months worth of ink at a time. It's like 25 or 30 bucks, and you get like 10 sets of each, because mine has the separate smaller ones and then a big black one and a little black one. The big black one was the one that was like 60, 70 bucks. And I'm getting it for, when it breaks down to all of them, it averages out to like $2.30 cents. I agree. They should have booted the vendor or seller. Yep. Compton says he put them out the next day. Whoa, printed a bunch of colored pics with the Epson and still haven't replaced the inkjet. Plus the cost of replacement ink is dirt cheap. Yep, some of them Epsons are really dirt cheap. Stay away from HP. Those things are ridiculous. Hey. B6 too, Amy. Yep, B6 I've heard.
You're talking about
the one that doesn't work.
Yep, the color toner one.
Yeah. That does seem like it would be, that does seem like it's a good printer, because when you were printing stuff out and stuff you showed me was like,
oh, it was awesome.
It was sharp, boy.
It's just gotten off of alignment, and they used to have a deal to align it, but now it says it can't.
Was going through some quarters from pocket change jar with my 5-year-old grandson this weekend and found 2 drummer boys. Lucky dog. Drummer boys are awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Best design on a quarter ever. First circulating commemorative coin ever to come out of the United States Mint. First, quarter. And in the silver sets, it was the 3-coin silver set. It was the only, and is still the only, 40% quarter ever. I like that balance of nature, but it's pricey, much cheaper on eBay. Zinc is good for the thyroid, yep. Compton had to quit watching Wild's videos. I know, all that CC stuff. It was like, oh, come on, man. Try to put up more trash like that. Oh, everything's going crazy on my thing. Yep, I agree. Pharmaceutical companies are trying to suppress info on zinc. Its healing qualities are incredible, and they don't want us to know about it. switched to a Canon from my Epson Printum, died a few weeks ago. I can't remember. There's it's Canon something. It's not the Canon printers, and especially their all-in-ones, are just called Canon anymore. They're Canon Pixa. I think it's Canon Pixa is what it's called. It keeps reminding me of how poor I am. They want your social security number to get a fishing license here in North Carolina now. Make one up.
Lie about it.
Yep. What? Folks, the dawn is back. Whoop, whoop, the dawn is back. Hope everyone has been doing well. First video in a long time, dropping right after your show. Tiny Numismatics, if you don't mind. Cannoli for all. Nope, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. And he's going to have a video coming out right after the show. Very cool. Yes, I noticed that too. He has a new logo. It's got the Department of Numismatics logo. That's the all-in-one logo there. Very cool. Yes, magnesium. I've heard good things about magnesium. Magnesium is also a miracle supplement. There are multiple types of magnesium too. Yes, that's it. Pixma. I thought it was Pixa. It's Pixma. Yep. TR86020A. 8620A. It's nice. Nice. Is it an all-in-one or just a printer? I'm looking for just a printer. I don't really need to scan much in. If I need to scan something, I usually take a picture with my camera because it's better than a scanner.
Oh, I'd
Copier or whatever. Would you?
My pictures wouldn't show up as good as a scanner would.
All in one, he says. Nice.
I don't know what ours is in the other room, but it's all in one, and it's a scanner and a printer and a fax and I think
Copier and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the way to go. But all I want is one of those little cheapo printers. And it is hard pressed to find one. I've looked for them. I looked on Walmart. I looked on Amazon. I looked at Best Buy. Best Buy was the only one that had one, but they wanted like $100 for it. And I'm like, I could just get an all-in-one from Walmart for like $69, $79. Why would I pay $100 for just the printer? And it wasn't even one of those big printers either. You know, like those big, nice printers. It was just a regular one of those little printers. You know, like you see at the doctor's offices that they have right there at the thing where they just hit it and just print the thing. It's one of those little ones, but it's like $100. It's like, what? Sending a bunch of medals, various years from CC Coin Press #1 to Annex today. That will make a decent unboxing video when they come back in a couple of months. Somebody's has those same exact Coin Press #1 medals gifted us by Coin Stuff I Like. But that at the time of gifting them to us, he was going by Wiles Palladino. So should I say it was from Coin Stuff I Like, or should I say it was from Wiles Palladino? Both, I guess. MG2522 all-in-one inkjet printer scanner copier, $32.99 on eBay right now. Nice. Is it new or is it used? Yeah, even the medals from CC are nice. Yep, they sure are. I'm going to do a video on those, by the way. Coin Stuff I Like. I'm going to do I've got the camera. looks like a small camera, but it's actually a big camera. I'm just got a big head. Is what it is. And got the camera out. As you can see, I got a new. Not new. I found my ring light. One of my ring lights. This one's for a cell phone, but it still does a pretty good job, as you can tell. I'm not in the dark as much, which should be in the dark, because to hide all this. But we have the one, the only, from way down on the bow, Mr. Silver Gator. Hi, how you are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I've gone on down to you. Good morning, sir. New ones. Whoa. That's cool. Department of Pneumatics has been upping its intake of zinc. It's supposed to help with your immune system, hormone balance, circulation, and the recreational equipment. Suggest on one of the most absorbent type to take. Suggestions on the most absorbent type to take. Anybody have any information for the dawn on which zinc to take? I take an all-in-one every day. I can't remember which one it is. It's not the Men's Daily or whatever it's called. It is formulated for men. It's not a very big, horse pill, like an inch and a half long, like those Centrums or whatever it is, because I used to take a Centrum. Centrums were monstrous. I mean, they were like an inch long for real, and like a quarter inch wide, a half inch wide. They were big. And it was couldn't do it. Had to break it in half, and because I take 19 pills in the morning, and I was taking them all at one time, and then that one would always get me, and I was like, no, not no more. So I take one now. It's about 3/4 of an inch, but it's small, round. It's better, and it's got more vitamins across the spectrum of what you need. 40 to 50 milligrams, Dawn, is the zinc dose for men. Whatever. Not Compton being Have. No. And he even says nope. I'm going to have to get Compton down here to the apartment. That's what I'm going to have to do. He's only about an hour away. Molasses has more than sorghum, but tastes too strong. You remember in school, Bassman, when they used to have...
That was a long time ago.
Did they have, when you were in school, you were in school in the 60s, 70s, right?
Yeah.
Did they have the molasses and peanut butter sandwiches? Like molasses and peanut butter mixed together?
That I know of.
Not that you know of?
Not that I remember.
That was big. That was big when I was going to school. Tiny Bass Man. So what's new with coins, collectibles, acquisitions?
I don't get enough.
Don't get enough.
Yeah.
I haven't really purchased. I haven't purchased anything at all. Have been gifted some stuff. As I was saying a minute ago, from Mr. Coin Stuff I Like, or Wiles Palladino, whichever way you want to learn. Well, the Don may have not known. Coin Stuff I Like tag in the chat is actually Wiles Palladino, Don. He gifted myself and Bassman and Mr. Kevin medals from press number 1 from the Carson City Mint. On one side, it's got a train, and on the other side, it's got the actual press number 1. And believe it or not, if you've never seen press number 1, folks, it'll surprise you because you think it's huge, this big, huge machine. It's not. It's not that big. It's
smaller than a phone booth.
Smaller than the phone booth. Yep. It's about the size of a hefty drill press.
Yeah.
It's about the same size as a big drill press. Oh, figured that the right amount, but was curious at the most easiest form of zinc to take for maximum absorption. I know my all-in-one has the right amount of zinc and B12 and CBD, all that stuff in it, but those seem to work out pretty well. But I used to take, was it zinc or was it magnesium that I used to take? And it was actually a powder that was almost like a goodies powder. And it was from GNC. It was in a clear capsule that was a powder. And when I was lifting weights and stuff, taking the protein and the whey protein and stuff like that, and the bulk builder and stuff like that, I was also taking, it was either zinc or magnesium. I think it may have been magnesium, but it was a powder. GNC has a lot of those that are in powder form inside of the clear capsule. They're a powder. So what I would do is I would break it up and put it in my protein shakes. And you can't get no better than a powder. I mean, well, you could, but powder's the easiest to absorb into you. Then a pill, because it's got to break it down, and then it's got to go, and then powder. If you don't have an 1881 cc, don't buy one untested. I agree with that. I'd like an 1882 cc Morgan. Checks GNC out. GNC has got a lot of good. Now, what's really scary is what's it called? The FDA? Is it FDA? That tests the drugs and stuff? Is that what it's called, Bassman?
FDA?
Well, that's meat, isn't it? Is that meat?
Federal Food and Drug Administration.
Yeah, Food and Drug Administration. They're the ones that test. They give the stamp of approval on drugs, pharmaceuticals, and stuff like that. Vitamins and supplements don't go through the FDA.
Right. Or most don't.
Right. But GNC has a very high track record of what they say is in it. So I would go with GNC before I would go with like Walmart or Walgreens or something like that. Now, Walgreens is a good company. Not saying Walmart's not a good company, but some of those fly-by-night, get them as cheap as we can, supplements and stuff that's in Walmart, you've never even heard of.
Yeah.
But GNC brand, you've heard of GNC. GNC is a big company. So go ahead.
My aunt used to get Shackley.
Shackley?
Yeah, it's they have all kinds of things. They have vitamins and stuff, all mineral type stuff, and they have cleaners, and it's a strange company, but they're like Tupperware or something. They go around and sell through house parties and things.
Gotcha.
And she always had those, and they were high quality. Yeah, exactly. And they're pretty high quality stuff. And they had this stuff that they I wish I could think of the name of it now, but it made water wetter.
What?
You could take a paper sack and dip it into water, and it would soak up so much, into the side of it.
Right.
But you put a cap or a few drops of this stuff in the water. Put it in, lower the sack down, the piece of sack down into it, and it would suck it all the way to the top of it.
Oh wow!
They
make the water more absorbent or something.
It made it thinner.
Made it thinner.
Didn't drag on the sides and stuff as much.
Gotcha.
So they used it in California in fire hoses. They had an attachment that mixed it, would put it into the water tanks and shot it through the hose. So they could get more water through the hose faster.
Nice.
But they had a problem with then they had to have the right kind of hoses, because if you didn't, the water would come right out through the side of the hose.
Gotcha.
Kind of shot the idea in the
foot. Here's some information for you, Don. Zinc is best absorbed with protein meal. Iron is best absorbed with acidic fluid like OJ. Calcium interferes with iron, so no milk products at the time of taking iron. Makes sense? Shackley, heard of that company when he was young, says.
Yeah.
Lucky Duck.
As far as I know, they're still out there, but I hadn't heard around them here much. I heard about it a lot when I lived in California.
Against my better judgment, I knowingly picked up a cleaned 1889 cc in XF45, best my budget would allow. Hey, as long as you're happy with it, can't nobody knock it, my friend. And I seen you in here earlier, and I skipped right over your name. We were talking about something. I am so sorry. Mr. Angry Leprechaun, everybody. Good morning. Really, Don? I was the first one to say hi 10 minutes ago. Thanks for the info on the zinc. I've been taking the cheap horse pills, but I know there's better out there. Speaking of coin stuff I like. That's great, Corey. Angry, congrats. Yes. The Don was talking about his 1 ounce gold Queen's Beast completer coin, but paid big money for it, he says. Whoa. Hey, if you're not in here, Don, don't blame me one bit. You got an important job, my friend. Zinc sulfate is the least expensive form, but it has the least easily absorbed and may cause upset stomach upset. Yeah, you don't want that. Zinc picolinate, zinc citrate, zinc acetate, zinc glycerinate, and zinc monothionism. Monomothionine. Yeah. I'll just go zinc monothionism. Works. I'd like to have the silver ones. Yes, the Queen's Beasts are amazing, Compton. I would like to have those as well. My Liberty Britannia is out for delivery today. Yes. Nice. Thanks to Mr. Kevin, I have an amazing piece of numismatic product that is supposed to be here today. And it'll be coming in a video here pretty soon. I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. A lot of you know that I have a high-end Kennedy collection. It's like uncirculated Kennedys in really good condition. Everywhere from 64 all the way to current, except for the 2024s. I'm working on a trade with somebody for some 2024s right now. Well, I don't have a 64 Denver. I don't have a 64 Denver right now because I gave it to a friend. I think I spoke about that. A gentleman thought he had silver and gold in his pocket because his grandfather told him to always have silver and gold in his pocket, and he thought that a 2000 Kennedy was silver, and he thought that a Sacagawea was gold. But I give him a 1976 24 karat gold plated Kennedy half. Yes, I give away a 76 gold plated, and I give him a 64 Denver. I believe it was a 64 Denver Kennedy half dollar. So he would actually have silver and gold in his pocket. But I don't have I don't have a lot of the silvers. I have some of the silver proofs, but I don't have all of those. Those are like the last ones that's going to get filled, price reasons, of course. But I have all the clads until this year, and I may have those on the way. And yes, I see you, Mr. Don. Department of Numismatics became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, sir. We all appreciate you here at the Hacienda. And Don, you didn't know, but I moved again. I've moved from the Ronald McDonald House to Kentucky, and from Kentucky back to West Virginia. Only not the same place that I was in West Virginia. Another place in West Virginia. We're in a 3-bedroom apartment now. So thank you very much. Member of the channel, everybody. Department of Numismatics. Thank you, sir. That's cool. Best way to do it. Coin stuff I like. Took a screenshot of your chat. And I'm not going to say no. Easiest way, just drink a Monster and run around the house a couple times. You be all right. That's funny. Oh, look, Miss Amy's even thinking Department of Numismatics. Silvergate is saying hello to the Don. Long time no see. Absolutely. I heard those apartments were nice. They haven't been there long. Actually, they were built in 1981 is when these were built. But they are nice. This one was completely repainted and new carpet was put in the 3 bedrooms. Downstairs has laminate flooring. The kitchen has laminate. There's so much cupboard space. And there's a pantry. It's really nice. It's a pretty big apartment, actually. This room here is 12 by 16, which it's not a real big master, but in the other 2 bedrooms are 10 by 12s, and they all have walk-in closets, and there's a big closet downstairs. Yeah, I'm right on the river too, Compton. I'm on the Guyandotte River. We're at 49 minutes, folks. I was caught up once. Got to go back to work. No more living out of my parents' basement. Actually, when I was younger, me and my younger brother lived in my mom's basement. Sure did. I mean, we weren't old enough to be out on our own, but yeah, we were basement dwellers.
I worked at a place that had an office, and I had an office in the basement, and I kept trying to get them to put me a window in my just so I could watch earthworms go by and stuff.
So you could get bait.
Yeah.
Open up the window and get some bait.
Open the window and get a little bait. Yeah.
Excuse me. There was an email from the Mint speaking on Mother's Day this weekend. Let's see if I can find that real quick. See what it said. Where did it go? There it is. Thanks, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Moms are amazing. Absolutely. They're protectors, healers, leaders, and they juggle life's most important responsibilities without missing a beat. Yep. So take time today and let your mom know how much you appreciate her. If you can't talk to her today, then hold her in your thoughts and remembrance about some of your favorite moments together. If you still need a gift, check out our coins, medals to find that unique and inspiring present that's perfect for your mom, as special as yours. Seems like they're trying a little bit of everything to get us to buy from the Mint. Let's see. Yes. How is the chief of security doing? We didn't have a basement. We had a 4-foot crawl space. So Compton lived in the crawl space. Yes, Don, is Gen X doing okay? I know you gentlemen speak quite often. Haven't seen him in a little while. Well, I've seen him since I seen you last.
He was doing really well down there in the warm weather.
Yeah, quit taking some of it. Had to quit taking some of, or could quit taking some of his medicines and stuff, and was feeling better. His condition was on the upswing instead of the downswing. So
yeah.
Where did my chat go? My chat disappeared. There it is. It went away and then it came back. I was wanting to ask Mr. Kevin about how his shows went this weekend. I guess we'll have to wait until Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, Mr. Kevin is already filling out the spreadsheet. Not as we speak, but earlier today he put 6 items in. So if you still have that link to the spreadsheet, it's the same link every week, folks. You can go in and get an early sneak peek of what's going to be on the auction. And on Wednesday, there will be an auction preview right here on our channel. We'll show you all the items that are going to be in the auction. What? Gen X is doing very well. He's turned into a social butterfly. He has little time for the dawn. I feel neglected. Oh. But it's good to see him getting out, because I know there for a while he was, shying away from being social and stuff. The man was in so much pain. He has I have the same degenerative diseases he has, but his is far, far along than what mine is. And watching him before was it was a rude awakening for what I have in store for me. But I'm glad that he's doing a lot better. I'm really, really glad he's doing a lot better. I'm glad to see you back, buddy. I really am. I was thinking about you the other day. It wasn't fond thoughts, but I was thinking about you. Does that count? Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen that one person that I wasn't supposed to say hello to yet this morning.
I haven't either.
It's conspiracy. Seagriller Stacker's missing, and that other person's missing.
I was going to say they each one knew they were going. That's what's weird.
Are they the same person? Are they the same person?
Yeah, this might be.
Or did one only come to talk to the other one?
Right. You only see Batman and Bruce Wayne.
That's the same place. Right. You never see them in the same place.
Same
together.
Time.
or Clark Kent and Superman.
Yeah.
Not saying that either one of them is Clark Kent or Superman or Batman. And they're definitely not Bruce Wayne.
No.
Or are they? Scott S., you have a good day, buddy.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, man. All righty, folks. 55 minutes in. I believe we're going to call her 4 or 5 minutes early here. The ladies are getting ready to leave for the day, and I need to say goodbye to them. Zoey has a doctor's appointment. Big shocker there. But Zoe's got a doctor's appointment and need to, yes, a 1916 Walker and a 1909 VDB. Not an SVDB, but VDB nonetheless. Damn it, I'm Iron Man. You have a good day too, Gearsry. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, we saw Iron Man the other day.
Tony
He
Stark.
signed his real name.
On National
Tony
National
Day. Yeah.
Tony Day, yep. Oh, in case you folks didn't notice the thumbnail for today, I made that at the end of last summer because I found that font with the flames on it. I was like, yeah, I can do that when it's getting hot. So I put a barbecue background on it because here it's hotter than hell.
Yeah, he told me he was fixing to use it because it was really hot there.
Yeah.
It's pretty warm here too. But
have a great week, everyone. Stay safe and enjoy. Zoe Strong, absolutely. Keep Tiny in line, la la.
All right, come back Wednesday and see what we're going to have at the auction. And then come back Wednesday night and let's have an auction. And till then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
You guys have a good day. Like you said, see you Wednesday. Miss Amy, Zoe Strong, absolutely. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.